These two brothers, Ramesh and Suthar, were convicted for murder. They contested the charges all the way. Unfortunately, they were convicted. They lost all their appeals, and they were brought to Kajang prison for the purpose of execution. Before their execution, on the 23rd of February 2017, their lawyers had put in a clemency petition, a fresh clemency petition, to the Negeri Sembilan Pardons Board. Why Negeri Sembilan Pardons Board? Because that was where the offence took place. But despite the existence of the clemency petition, the execution took place on the 15th of March. Now, I want to make it very clear that the existence of the clemency petition and the request that the execution be not proceeded with was conveyed to the director of Kajang prison and to all the other authorities involved in the process of executing the sentence, i.e. it was also brought to the attention of the Home Ministry that there was a clemency petition pending, that when the execution was carried out, the outcome of the clemency petition was not known. There was no outcome to the clemency petition yet. In other words, the clemency petition was still pending when the execution took place. From a legal point of view, that means they were executed, Suthar and Ramesh were executed without exhausting the legal process. That is a very serious matter. The clemency is a legal right. A prisoner who has been convicted has a legal right to have his clemency petition considered in Malaysia under the Constitution. If you do not allow that process to finish, you have breached the law. And we are saying that the authorities, the Kajang prison, the Home Ministry, breached the law and acted unlawfully when they carried out the execution without waiting for the outcome of the fresh clemency petition. One of the brothers, the neck was broken, and the other, the neck was not broken. Now, in a judicial hanging, the whole idea is for the neck to break. The drop at the gallows must be made such that the neck must break when the body drops. If the neck does not break, then death is not instantaneous. Death is painful, and the person strangulates. He does not die from broken neck, but strangles on the rope. That is what is the effect if the neck does not break. While the law allows the punishment of hanging to be carried out, it has to be carried out in a proper manner with the least pain, and death should be instantaneous. Has that been done in this case? Was it done properly? These are the questions. There's two things they're asking for. One, an explanation as to why the execution was carried out when the clemency process was not exhausted, and when the clemency petition was still pending before the Negeri Sembilan Pardons Board. And secondly, we want an explanation and perhaps an inquiry by the authorities as to whether or not this was a botched execution in the case of Suthar Batumalai. These are the two things that we're asking for this morning. And we hope that the Home Minister and the authorities, in the public interest, respond as soon as possible to these questions.